What? How did this happen? How did we get here? I don't understand how we got to this point. Sometimes to understand how a story ends, one must understand how that same story began. What's up, guys? This is Jason from the Jason&Jabari Gaming, and today we have war number 2 of season 30, and we are up against X-K9, the brothers. I was assigned to take in Dr. Doom, Shang-Chi, and Human Torch. And before we get into this video, guys, if you like this type of content, please consider leaving a like and a subscription. This greatly helps us out with the YouTube algorithm to reach more viewers and get more exposure. We always have a link tree in the description, so if you click that, it allows you to see all that we have available. Alright, let's get into this war. So, we are on path number 4, and our first opponent is this Airwalker. The global tactic is high ground, and he does benefit from it. So you already know we're going to boost up and who we're going to use for this fight. I mean, just look at that guy. He's a tank, an absolute monster. We are going in with this fight with class neutral. Shang-Chi. Sorry guys, I was trying to hype out for Doom, but yeah, no. Shang-Chi's about to go in here and do his thing. So, alright, the first thing we want to do is shrug off this debuff that we have on for the heal block. So we go for a stun, then we go to remove it with a cleanse, and then we heavy. Airwalker can apply some debuffs on you. I have no idea what they do. It doesn't matter. We're going to get to a special 2. He's going to throw his and not touch me. I'm going to stun him, throw on another cleansing strike, and throw a special 2 to end it. And that was about 29 seconds roughly. So yeah, easy fight. The next fight that we go into, we had a bit of a talk about this. And originally, my officer was going to give me a torch pre-fight and then take his Wags fight without a pre-fight, and we agreed that wasn't the smartest idea, so I agreed to take this fight without my pre-fight. So unfortunately that comes back to bite me, kind of. I say kind of because I was told to slow play this fight, and I think I over slow played it. If I would have played my regular game on this fight, I don't think that this would have been an issue. I did not realize that you needed 7 incinerates plus your temperature at 20 in order to get to his Nova Flames. I guess because of my normal aggressive playstyle, I always get there, and I was completely unaware that that was supposed to happen. I also had forgotten that Mephisto during his first special 3 drains all your power. If there are 2 bars of power or something like that. So that was another factor that I had not realized. But if I would have just played my normal way, then this wouldn't have happened. So we are back into a corner at this point, and I'm thinking, uh-oh, I got hit, so now we can't tank any more special 3s, because that was the plan the whole time, just to tank special 3s. And you can see that I'm only tapping them a few times and backing off, and that is to try to do power control. But as you see, I am in a predicament at this point, and there is really not a way out of it. So I'm trying to fight as best as I can without pushing him over a bar of power or 2 bars, because he has that incinerate aura already, so he's gaining power. There I understood that he was not going to throw a special 2. I got some adrenaline healing, and I throw my special 3, and now we're just gonna hold our block. and hopefully he won't throw his. Nope, he's throwing it. Ooh. Yeah. He's gonna eat me, and I'm gonna be dead. So hindsight, I really should have just played normally. This should have been like a race, if that makes any sense. Had I done that, I would have entered my Nova Flame, because I would have been able to get 7 incinerates on him. The way that I do that normally, unaware, completely unaware, is medium, light, medium, and every hit on that adds an incinerate, and if I do that the third time, I'm going to be in my Nova Flame, and that would drop him theoretically way faster than he can throw 3 special 3s to me. So here is an example of what I should have been doing the whole time. You see, he still has 3 incinerates. He's still back at 3, so no big deal. He has 5 now, so still we're fine. And then we continue to battle with him, and now we're in Nova Flame. Had we been normally playing like that, this would not have been an issue. So that was completely avoidable. That was me lacking understanding of how to take that fight and being overly cautious while fighting. So lesson learned, that won't happen again. I apologize to the team about that. So we are now moving on to section 2, and we have this Immortal Abomination, and we're going to take him with Shang-Chi, and we're going to get the cleanse strike like we normally do with any champion that applies debuffs to us. We're going to get that up early, and we're going to stun him, obviously. Then we're going to slow him just because we can, throw another combo in before we have to heavy. He's now at almost 2 bars of power. It doesn't matter. I'm going to nuke this fight. I go for it right there. Drop the special 2. Will it drop him? And it absolutely does. So no big deal. Shang-Chi is just awesome. I mean, he hits really hard and he drops fights really, really fast. So next up, the reason why we brought Dr. Doom is for this anal. We're going to switch over to a 25% just in case he gets to a special 3. I should have already tacked that on, but I had forgotten, and I had one in the overflow. So I applied it there, and then we're going to also switch over to an invul boost because Dr. Doom cannot shrug that heal block. So just in case we slip up, we'll have a little extra protection. We're not going to need it in this fight, but we'll probably need it in the next fight that we're going to be taking. So that's why I applied that now. Dr. Doom is handily giving Anal his, right hand there, or left hand, or both hands. He's just giving them hands. So the strategy here is just really to continuously get rid of his rod, and then apply a little bit of shock damage, and then get rid of his furies with our special 1. We're not going to be doing a doom cycle or anything like that. That is primarily the goal here, and so far you can see it's working out really, really well. We get a nice little intercept there. Now we're going to go ahead and get rid of more furies. We'll place another shock on him, throw our special 1. I actually thought he was going to dash into me at that point, but he didn't. We had a little bit of left of the shock, so I smacked him, and he's down to 1%. I didn't want to rush in and make a mistake, so I just let him come to me and parried him. And that was lights out. So the next fight we have is this Void, and we're going to take him with Shang-Chi. We did lose a little bit of damage on that eye bomb, but not a big deal. We have been topped off on pots for a while, so we're going to go ahead and heal ourselves up, top ourselves off. We still have that invul going, and basically the idea is to try and get an intercept and do a big special 2. That is the point. We're going to stun him, then slow him. Slow does really nothing, and it's going to be shrugged off, but it does give us WUuOOOH charges, and that's what we're aiming for. We did get kind of tapped there, but it's no big deal. We're going to bait out this special 2 from him, allow him to drop that. Then we're going to do a draft back into a special 2 to do some big damage. It gets us back to a special 2. We're running a 150 power back, and then we do another special 2, and that's lights out, man. So that actually took 40 seconds. And most of that fight, he was in protection. So really clean fight with Shang-Chi. I really am loving my rank 4 Shang-Chi. No regrets there as my first rank 4. This last fight we have Ebony Maw, and then we're going to throw on our pre-fight for Torch. And that is the only pre-fight that we're going to get. We do not have a wags or anything to extend the timer for limber, so that's important to remember. We're just going to normally boost here. The thought process is actually not to parry. It's actually just to take that damage on the chin. I know Ebony Maw is a high ground person, but it doesn't really matter because Nova Flames will get stronger and stronger the more he hits us or hits into our block. So this is a race. So this is how I should have played that Mephisto basically, but I did not. And this is an example of how you just win a race. You nuke down the fight. It's really nothing to it. Again, we're not worried about high ground. With our aggressive playstyle, it kind of gets us to 10 within 2 combos anyway, so that's not really a big deal. And I'm not waiting for him really to throw a special 1 or anything like that. The goal is just to nuke him down as quickly as possible. So if he throws it, he throws it. If not, that's fine too. We go for a special 2 there. He's just about done. I don't really know why he backed off there. I should have actually finished that combo and into a special 1 and he would have dropped just fine. But we ended it that way. So no issues there. We had a horrible war all around. As you can see, we lost 6-1. And then we just completely bombed this whole war. Unfortunately, this should have been our first war. I cannot explain what happened with everyone. I did explain my death. It's still inexcusable, and 19 deaths, just, I don't know. We played like, I don't even know. We didn't play. We did not play. But nonetheless, lesson learned. We have a lot of rethinking to do about certain fights, and yeah, hopefully in War 3 we'll come out stronger. Oakley, Fern, and Harry, congratulations to you guys for getting MVPs. You guys are beasts. Babo, Bravo, and Gan and Q, congratulations to you guys. Thanks to everyone for watching. We'll catch you later.